Avalanche. Call me at 692. Oh, hello there, friends of science, those of the higher order, and especially you nice ladies out there. It seems I've neglected you somewhat over these many months. You know, I've been overwhelmed with all kind of mail from many of the young ladies around, of course, and some of them are rather personal, I must say. Dear Morgus, as an example here, rather personal. Do you ever think of anything other than electrons? What about chemistry? My cholesterol, my triglycerides cling to my corpuscles when I see you on the tube. Please, doctor, throw away your test tubes and let me be your experiment. Love, potassium, aphrodisia. Must be Italian. But look, I have a little secret that it's about high time I let out. I guess it's the biggest I kept all year. Everyone's going to be surprised. I, Morgus, am getting married. I know some of you are rather excited about that, but I think we may have to take a little break here and allow some of you to recover from this. So go ahead and get off of there, you.
Now is the time to buy furniture. For 24 months, no interest. You heard right. Buy furniture now at Mike and Labor and get 2 full years free financing. We save you money every day with low prices on brand names like Benchcraft, Bassett, Flexsteel, Douglas, Pulaski. But with 24 months free financing, your savings just got better. Shop early. Avoid the holiday rush. Come see why people throughout New Orleans are saying Michael Hebert really does save you money.
New Orleans is really a tamale town. It was nothing to see 20 people standing in line and going to his wagon one by one, get 3 dozen, 5 dozen, 10 dozen. But you get quality and not quantity. He never was a great big tamale, but he had a terrific flavor. He has a famous recipe. You'd be surprised how much of a reputation that he had. And New Orleans is a great town for it, just like there'll be a French Quarter. I think there'll always be a manual. I really do.
Goosebumps. Terror in the graveyard game. Goosebumps. Get through the graveyard alive or be changed into a monster. Goosebumps. Terror in the graveyard game. Collect bells. Avoid hidden traps. Find the magic ring. Defeat the headless ghost. I win! Goosebumps. Terror in the graveyard game.
Please, stop crying, stop crying. No, I can't change my mind. I'm sorry. Oh, there you are. Even Chopsley won't come out now. He's pouting also. Listen, I know many of you girls there are quite upset, of course, naturally. But give me just a moment to explain. You see, I happen to be the very last of the Momus A. Morguses. And of course, as the chief representative of the higher order here on Earth, I am instructed to produce an heir to replace me someday, although it's, of course, very unlikely anything would ever happen to me in the near future. I am mortal, you must remember that. Of course, the selection procedure for taking the proper mate, it must be done in a scientific manner. Now, of course, I don't have time for all kind of courting and sending flowers and all that sort of thing. I mean, come to think of it, could you see me in a singles bar? Oh, no, that wouldn't work. I mean, besides, I'd be taking an awful chance, if you know what I mean. I mean, after all, a lot of people just pick up anybody and marry them. I mean, you should check them out. Besides, the woman who warms my tea will also be a student of science, not a credit card carrier. Of course, as you can understand, once a woman has been to the amusement parks and the shopping malls, it would be very hard to give up all of that and come in here in this cloistered atmosphere of science and do research with me. So with the assistance of my capable business manager, Wiley Fay, I have distributed over 5,000 applications this past week throughout the community for all the females who may be available. And in just a moment, I'm excitingly awaiting Wiley to return right here with the final choice for my approval. Yes, my friends, my bride. The bride of Morgus will be a reality, and she will, of course, pass a final mental and physical examination right here before your television screens. As a matter of fact, you know, talking about selecting people, I don't take any chances. Let's see. Oh, yes, Scorpio. Let me tell you, my friends, compatibility is very important in choosing a mate. You see, in chemistry, if the mixture is not compatible, you have a devastating explosion. And you students of astrology will recognize the 12 symbols of the zodiac. Of course, even though I'm not a follower of such a less than pure pseudoscience like this, I will choose a Scorpio for my bride because it is compatible with my sign. You see, there are things within the heavens and earth that are far beyond even my philosophy. And to be perfectly blunt, I dare not screw up my instructions from the higher order. I could be wrong, and I wouldn't want to pick the wrong mate, if you know what I mean. Hey, wait a minute. What are you doing, Chopsley? Oh, you're not leaving. Oh, Chopsley, listen, you don't understand. Oh, we're going to need you. Look, I tell you what, friends, we have a little entertainment to run for you here. Don't miss this. Chopsley's not going anywhere. Go ahead and roll to that little entertainment. We'll be right back. Chopsley, get back in here, you idiot.
This is the worst storm yet. Yeah, doing almost every night the last 3 months. Well, it sure ain't natural. I'm getting away from this lightning catcher while I still can. Oh, you'll be soaked to the bone before you get 10 yards. Well, I'd rather be soaked than barbecued. One big active main force. If this hospital will make it to the main road, maybe we can make it over to the old Willows place. Are you out of your mind? You actually believe in that monster? Well, the newspapers don't say. Oh, that's your racetrack. There's the house. Don't look good to me. Ah, you're just spooked. Well, spooked enough. That place just don't look healthy. It hasn't been lived in 15 years. It's deserted. It is, huh? I thought you said this place was deserted. Well, it's supposed to be. I don't get it.
What do you want?
Let's get out of here. We didn't think anybody lived here. It was all his idea. We thought maybe we'd get out of the rain. It looks like it's going to last all night. Yeah, it's pretty bad out there.
Oh, no, you can't stay.
Oh, be reasonable.
You can't stay.
We might catch pneumonia out there.
You're not welcome in my house. Go away, now. Go, go, go. Double. No, no, no. Just
monster.
Now do you believe in those newspaper stories?
You hear that, Lobo? You're the monster. Perhaps one day you will meet the monster.
Jake, I can't run anymore. We gotta keep going. That was the monster. But I wouldn't give see a couple of cops right about now. Come on. You get these straps off of me. Let me loose. Do you hear me?
Lobo hears, but he cannot speak. Lobo is mute. Because of the storm. I was afraid we're not going to have guests tonight.
Lobo! You're to rush with my patients.
Already he tires of our humble hospitality.
I said let me out of here.
At the moment, I'm afraid it is impossible.
Who are you?
Vornov. Dr. Eric Vornov. The name will mean little to you. What are you doing to me? You will be soon as big as a giant. The strength of 20 men. Or, like all the others, dead. Turn off the switch. Isn't it strange, Lobo? Our friend always returns home after his long, tiresome swim.
Radio stations.
Yeah, but where's the rock?
It's where it's always been, on FM 100.
If you've never been to Compass, you'll be surprised.
We got it all at Compass, the home of furniture value. Sofas and lamps, tables and lounge chairs. Neighbor, it's at Compass.
Surprised? Discover the style, selection, and quality at Compass Furniture between the Big L's.
When I found out what the moving companies charge for packing, I decided to use Self-Pack and do it myself. Self-Pack is a supermarket of packing supplies. You can get the same high-quality packing materials used by professionals at a fraction of the cost. The movers were going to charge us $700 to pack my three-bedroom home. Instead, I used Self-Pack and saved over $500. That's money my family can use. Pack it yourself and save at Self-Pack.
We are from Eastern Onion. We'll come and ring your bell. A monkey will clap. We'll sit on your lap. We'll even sing like L-A-U-G-A. And that's just what you'll do for a nominal fee. Just call us and see, and we'll perform for you. An Eastern Onion singing telegraph.
As the weather gets colder, appetites get bigger. Time to stock up on all your family's favorites at Winn-Dixie. Serve your family a delicious, hearty meal, while a WD brand U.S. Choice boneless rump roast is only $1.59 a pound. What's better with beef than baked potatoes? Especially Harvest Fresh Russet potatoes for just $1.39 a 10-pound bag. And 2 big rolls of Bounty paper towels are yours for just $1.
Winn-Dixie.
For all your family's favorites.
Great savings on students' clothes during the back-to-school savings blowout. Levi's colored jeans, student sizes, buy one, get one pair free. Dickies chino pants, buy one, get one pair free. Select suits, slacks, and shirts, buy one, get one free. Ladies' jeans at great discounts, and tennis shoes, a tremendous selection at the lowest prices in town. Shop now for these back-to-school, buy one, get one free savings at all locations of Soul Train Fashion.
A little bit around the side there. I don't want to overpower her. Oh, there you are. Well, we were just kind of primping a little bit. Wiley's on his way here with, you know what. oh, there she is. Okay. Just look natural. Yes, Wiley.
Just a minute.
Oh, we got a winner.
I think we have a little problem.
A problem?
Yes, we have 3 winners.
3 winners?
Yeah.
How could that be?
Well, they all had the same qualifications.
Oh, that couldn't be. I mean, I can't handle 3 girls.
Look, don't worry. I think I have an angle.
Oh, I hope so.
Now look, the thing is, we play a little question game, right?
Yeah.
We seat you over there, we'll put up a partition, and then we'll bring the girls in. 1, 2, 3, and then you can, ask them questions.
Oh, I won't see them, huh?
Right.
Oh,
and whoever's the best qualified, that's your winner.
That's all, of course. I could have thought of
Have a
that.
seat.
Oh,
Come on.
what does Chopsley do?
You'll see.
Oh.
Chops, you're going to be the official partition here. There we go. Spread those limbs there. Very good. Can't see, right? Now I'll set up the chairs.
Oh, wonderful.
Get those over here. 1, 2, 3. And now, here are the girls. Ladies, come right in. Don't be shy. Step on in. And now, Dr. Morgus, ask your questions. Number 1, number 2, or number 3.
Oh, yes. Yes. Number 3. What sign of the zodiac are you under?
Scorpio.
Oh, wonderful. Scorpio. Oh, that's it. Number 1. What blood type are you?
AB negative.
AB negative. Oh, wonderful. That's the best. Number 2. Yes. What is your IQ?
230.
No, dear. Not what time. What is your IQ?
230.
Oh, very smart. Yeah, well, that's supposed to be. Yeah. Well, number 3. What is your blood type?
AB negative.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're all supposed to be the same. Yeah. Well, let's see. Number 2 in the famous equation, E equals MC square. What does the letters EMC stand for? Huh?
Eric Morgus and Chopsley.
She got it. Yeah. She watches the experiments. Well, number one. This may be a little personal. What makes what turns you on?
A man in a lab coat.
I think we have a winner. I think we have.
Dr. Morgus, remember there are 3 finalists. You know what I'm saying? 3. Yes, you choose one of 3. We only have 3 seconds.
Oh, of course, yes. Well, they all are very, very good, huh? Yes, I guess I'll just take number 3. Yes.
Now, I'm sorry, girls. I'm sorry. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Toodaloo. Dr. Morgus, this is your winner. How lovely.
Yes.
And now I'm going to get on with the wedding arrangements, if you will excuse me and congratulate.
Wait. Wait. There's a little mistake. I didn't explain the whole thing. Yes, you'll have to come over here. You see, I'm a scientist, and of course, like I explained, you living out in the outside world, I mean, you could never make it here. I can't marry the girl, you see. No, what I mean is, what I need is her genes. Her blood. I need some blood. Just a little blood. I can multiply it. No, here's what I... No, you see, I have the parts for another person. That's... Cheshire. Look, hold her up. Chopsley, come and help. Look, this is all going to work out, believe me. All of this is legit. Go ahead and run back to the little entertainment, and we'll get her up there. Oh, dear.
What's your name?
You find out.
We will. Hey, watch that cigarette. What were you doing in the swamp?
Watch it to you.
That's enough of that, Buster.
No Tanktown jail can hold me. I'll be out of this here rat trap in 24 hours.
That's what you think. Vagrancy will hold you for 72 hours. Take him downstairs and book him.
All right, let's go. Let go of me, I said. You can't do that to me. Let's go.
do you think you're going?
What do you mean, where do I think I'm going? I got Captain Robbins' newspapers.
You have you? And since when you don't leave the captain's papers with me?
Since the captain told me to bring them in myself. When you read them first, you mess them up.
Hold your tongue and give me those papers. I'll have you locked up for peddling without a license.
Kelton, I got a license.
Want to bet I can make it expire all of a sudden? Here's the late editions, Captain. Look, why can't I work on this case?
Get back to your desk.
Yes, sir.
And Kelton.
Yes, sir.
I told the boy to bring the papers in himself.
Yes, sir. But if you ask me...
I didn't.
Yes, sir.
And Kelton.
Yes, sir.
Where's Lieutenant Craig?
In his office, I think.
Send him in.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Come in.
Hi, Captain.
Hello, Dick. Sit down. Seen today's papers?
Is there anyone who hasn't?
Well, there's one nice thing about birds. They never cause anybody any trouble. Your girlfriend writes a good story.
She thinks so. Anything new?
No.
12 disappearances around this place and nothing to go on.
And nothing this time either.
I've been around that swamp so many times, I'm getting web-footed. It's been fired recently.
It's been fired several times recently. Jake Long's wife identified it a little while ago. The coat belonged to Leif McCrae, his partner. They went hunting out by Marsh Lake. Never returned.
Not much left of it.
The boys found it floating in the lake.
What about the rifle?
About a mile from the old willow place.
All ties together.
But it doesn't prove anything.
You think there's anything in these monster stories?
Your girlfriend does.
What about you?
The police don't believe in monsters. Facts are our business. Facts and only facts, and don't you forget it.
I'm telling you, the captain isn't seeing nobody. Now, please be a good girl, Miss Lawton, and go.
Captain Robbins, will you tell this Junior G man to let me go?
Kelton.
Yes, sir?
Let her go.
Just as you say, Captain.
It used to be a newspaper reporter could get information around this place.
What in the world do you mean?
Now he makes like a comic. Dick Craig, I don't put much stock in the future success of our married life if already you're holding out secrets on me. You've been dodging me all day.
Where'd you get an idea like that?
You mean you haven't been dodging me?
No.
And all those times I called and Kelton said the line was busy, it really was.
Yes.
Okay, let's have the story on Lake Marsh and the monster.
Monster.
I thought so.
There are no such thing as monsters. This is the 20th century.
Don't count on it. Monsters, I mean.
Now, Janet.
Don't you now Janet me, and you can count our engagement off.
You don't mean that.
Yes, I do.
No, she doesn't.
I most certainly do.
Well, then give him back the ring.
What?
If you're throwing over the marriage, give him back the ring.
Now, Chief,
Captain, give him back the rock. It's the only fair thing.
I'd rather throw it in Lake Marsh first. Besides, we've got to leave our personal lives out of our business lives.
As it should be.
As I've been saying all along.
Dog. Now, what about the monster story?
Well, that's your own story. You wrote it and you're stuck with it. There's no such thing as monsters.
Bunk, 2 more men have vanished up at Lake Marsh. That makes 12 in 3 months. Everything points to an inhuman violence. Or do you still stick to the alligator devouring routine? You're withholding news from the public.
Janet, you may not believe this, but you've got all the story there is.
You're right, I don't believe it.
Well, nevertheless, it's the truth, except for the monster. Figment of your very vivid imagination. Why, we've got nothing more to go on than what you reported to the paper.
the figment of my imagination is something I believe, and you haven't been able to disprove it.
We've conducted every possible search. Monsters, it's fantastic. You know that. Our business is dealing in facts, evidence. Can't you see that? Men disappearing. There's plenty of quicksand out there.
Yeah, 12 went down in the same place.
Well, we're doing our best to solve it.
Maybe your best isn't good enough.
Janet!
No, I mean it. No clues. What's this? A dancing costume? And this, a pogo stick?
Well, I've got to admit those were found at the lake. But remember, they were in your own story.
No human did this.
So you say.
Well, looks like I run into a dead end around here. Okay, if you boys want to play a game of secrets, there's nothing left for me to do but take a run out to Lake Marsh myself.
Over my dead body.
That could be arranged. Goodbye.
She's just crazy enough to do what she says.
You know what, Captain?
What?
I think you're right.
Hi, Tilly.
Hi, Janet. Long time no see.
Tilly, do you remember a couple of years ago in the real estate section when the old Willow place out on Lake Marsh was up for sale against back taxes?
Seems to me that was around November or December of 48. Want to see the files?
Yes.
Just a minute. Here we are. October to December 48. In the top file there.
I won't be long.
Take your time. I ain't going anyplace, and neither are they. Find what you wanted, Janet?
Yes, thanks. Sorry to leave such a mess for you.
Well, that's what I get paid for.
Be you, dear Tilly. Call the boss. Tell him I'll be gone the rest of the day. I'll report in later.
Sure thing. Want something hot?
Oh, it could be. Oh, and Dick. Call him at headquarters. Break my dinner date with him. Tell him I have an ulcer or something.
Leave it to me. I fix.
Okay.
Hi, Janet.
Oh, hi, Marge.
Janet, still on the monster hunt?
What do you think?
I think the boss has been looking for you all day. Something about the police wanting those monster stories 86th. You've got the whole town in a panic.
I didn't hear you.
I said
I know what you said, but I didn't hear you.
I get it. See you later.
Lieutenant Craig has been working on the case a long time, Professor. I'd like him to hear what you just told me.
I should be happy to cooperate.
Oh, hello, Dick. Professor Vladimir Ostrowski, Lieutenant Craig.
Glad to meet you, Professor.
How do you do?
Professor, will you bring him up to date?
Lieutenant Craig, have you ever heard of Loch Ness?
I think so. That's a lake in Scotland, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Then perhaps you are familiar with the Loch Ness Monster.
Vaguely.
A few years ago, I was called in by the British police to investigate the appearance of a monster at Loch Ness, with the thought that it was some creature left over from a bygone age. I am considered an authority on the subject of prehistoric monsters. However, I must admit that my investigation failed to get the desired results, in that I did not see the monster myself, but others did. There are sworn statements.
Professor, is it your theory that perhaps the Loch Ness Monster crossed the ocean and came to the swamp?
I consider that possibility extremely remote. But the cases do bear a certain similarity in that there are so many varied descriptions of this so-called monster. And I thought perhaps with my knowledge of such things, and with your permission, of course, that I might be able to shed some light on this mystery. That is the reason for my presence here.
What do you think, Dick?
Well, there's no denying we need help of some sort.
And you'll keep your findings secret for the time being?
As you will.
You don't mind a little company?
How do you mean, company?
Lieutenant Craig, at times the police can be quite useful.
I should be most happy to have Lieutenant Craig's assistance. How soon can you be ready to leave for Lake Marsh, Lieutenant Craig?
I'm ready.
No, I suggest we wait until morning. There was a storm brewing when I came in, and it is so close to nightfall.
According to reports, the monster strikes only at night.
Undoubtedly true, but the preliminary investigation should take place in daylight. The night, the monster, all in good time.
Sounds logical.
Whatever you say.
Now, gentlemen, since I just arrived in town this afternoon, if you will excuse me, I should like to return to my hotel.
Certainly, sir.
Good day, Captain.
Professor.
Until morning, Lieutenant Craig.
I'll be here. Strange sort of bird. Where do I meet him?
Here, 10 o'clock.
That'll give him plenty of daylight. Well, see you later.
Got a date?
What do you think?
I'll say you don't.
I don't?
A girl from her office called in, said that Janet had a headache or some such thing.
If she's gone to Lake Marsh alone, I'll take her across my knee. If it's the last thing I do.
Well, it probably would be. Watch him, Dick.
Strowski?
Just a hunch.
Right.
Who are you?
I'm Dr. Eric Vornov. You had a severe shock.
How did I get here?
Oh, that's not important for the moment. What you need now is rest. Rest. You will sleep. Sleep. For the lovely young lady. Sleep.
Oh my God, Dr. Kamusi is hurt.
How you feel?
I feel bad.
Oh, take this crawfish good medicine.
I feel good. I feel good. I feel good.
Seafood City is a very pretty down the road in St. Bernard.
That's Seafood City, 1826.
Watch Cartoon Planet tonight at 6 on Cartoon Network. You'll see Space Ghost and Zorak and the strange floating head and Bugs and Huck and Yogi and Droopy and Popeye and Brat. It's a Cartoon Planet. We just live on it. Tonight at 6 on Cartoon Network.
2400.
What time is it? It's tasty time. I love little bird with the great big tail.
Everybody's trying to get the secret to the Castle Burger. I think I've got it, Chopstick.
There's only one original Castle Burger, and Tasty's got it. The Castle Burger, hot off the grill, and it's only 39 cents, or 3 for just $1.17. The original Castle Burger.
Hurry, Chopstick, you idiot!
What time is it? It's time for Tasty.
Hi, I'm Record Ron, famous comic strip character and radio personality. Of course, you may have heard of my equally famous record store, Record Ron's. If it's music you're looking for, I've got it. From classic oldies to collector's items to the latest releases by your favorite artists. It's all here at incredibly low prices. Come by and see me at Record Ron's, 1129 Decatur Street. Oh, and tell me I sent you.
And don't forget, Record Ron's is open 7 days a week, 11 to 7.
Why is Record Ron lying down? Because I'll do anything to get your attention. Hi, I'm Record Ron, famous comic strip character and TV personality. Let's talk about records. LPs, 45s, 78s, and cassettes. I've got them all. I buy, sell, and trade oldies, collector's items, and the latest releases by your favorite artists. If you think I'm just lying around, come by and see me at Record Ron's, 1129 Decatur Street in the French Quarter.
Get ready when I get there, Chopsley. Oh, we've been waiting for you. I sent Wiley with the girl to take her home. She was quite upset that I wouldn't marry her, of course, but as I explained, I did give her a little certificate, though. She can have an operation of her choice anytime she wishes. Oh, there's Wiley.
I got over the initial shock. Now, tell me, where is the lovely lady?
Oh, don't look. I got a little surprise for you. Just come over this way, okay? All right. Here she is. And here she is. And here she is over there.
Oh, yes. Well, she's going to be very well put together. She's going to be very lovely.
Of course. You see, I have the cauterizing equipment. I'm just keeping everything warm right now.
Boy, you know, this is going to be big. I mean, this is going to be on the cover of every magazine in the country. Science Digest, Time, Omni, Brides Monthly.
Oh, yeah, of course, Brides Monthly.
Why didn't you tell me about this before?
Well, as a matter of fact, I couldn't tell you until the higher order gave me permission, and of course, to have my heir.
Now, look, I'm going to have to make all the wedding arrangements. I'll go get the marriage certificate. Why don't you commence with the assembly line?
Oh, of course. Oh, all right, I just have a little warm-up here to do. I'm going to give her a shot in the back of the neck here. Now, you folks might find this a little strange, but these parts were all donated legitimately. I have malpractice releases and everything. These people are all part of science, and they'll go down in history. And of course, she's warming up right now. We're going to bring all this together, and of course, we're using a lot of radiology here and molecular radiation here. Well, let's see. This should start. Yeah, you'll see we're getting a lot of circulation in all the parts. It keeps all the parts warm, and oh, see, they're moving already. Well, I can check the reflexes here. All I have to do is hit her right here on the knee, and of course the whole leg will jump. Watch this. It's already like a live person. Watch this. No, that didn't work. What? That leg moved? Okay, Chopsley, that can't be. That couldn't be. Let me try it again. Oh. Oh, it must be something wrong with the nerve system. Wait, a little problem here, that's all. I hit one leg and the other one jumps. Oh, well. What's... Oh, you got the shoe, Chopsley. Oh, yes, we borrowed some shoes from Mrs. Fetish. Well, let's see if they fit. Later on, we'll be able to put them on. Oh, yeah, just like Cinderella. Oh, Cinderella. Oh, in fact, I'm going to talk to you, Cinderella. I've got to find a name for you. You and I are going to be friends a long time. Yes, as a matter of... Yes, I do need a little perfume, Chopsley. Let's squirt her up a little bit.
I almost forgot. For the marriage certificate, I need her name.
Oh, her name, Wiley. You almost forgot, yeah.
What's that tag right there? What is that?
Oh, that's just a tag they leave. DOA. You know,
DOA? That's dead on arrival.
DOA. DOA.
DOA. I like it. DOA, beautiful.
DOA, yeah.
I'll be right back.
All right, yeah, get that off of there, Chopsley. DOA, that's her name. Yeah, in fact, why don't you just run on back to the little store there while we get all these parts together. You'll see, everything's going to work just like I told you. All right, Chopsley, warm it up.
Well, here we are at the fork in the road, and like they say in all good westerns, which way to go?
Well, that's the road to the Willis place. Let's take a chance on that one.
Okay. You know, I get to hate this swamp more every time I come out here.
You just weren't born for swamp duty, Marty.
I guess you're right. I'd like to transfer to a department as far away from here as possible. The wind and the rain gives this place a gleam that just isn't natural. And the ground is alive with crawling things, crawling death.
You're right there, Marty. This swamp is a monument to death. Snakes, alligators, quicksand, all bent on one thing: destruction. Something strange about all this rain.
The lightning's been going crazy, too. Maybe it's like the papers say, all these atom bomb explosions distorted the atmosphere.
Maybe.
You know, if I were this Professor Strotsky guy, I wouldn't come out in this swamp without a guide.
You know, that's the one thing I can't figure. He comes to the office with all these monster stories, makes an appointment to come out here with us, then goes off by himself.
Are you sure he came out here?
Where else could he go? Well, let's get at it.
There's not a trace of her. Well, maybe after the accident she found her way down the road and then back into town.
I've got to be sure.
Look, there's a coffee joint about 10 miles back. Let's go and check. Let's go.
Okay.
Where did you find her car? Not a sign of her? Where's Strowski? I told you not to let him out of your sight.
Right, Captain.
I don't like the looks of things. Well, get back to Strowski. I'll get word to you later.
Yeah.
You look worried, Dick.
No one. Captain Robbins, her apartment, her office. No one has heard from her since yesterday afternoon. Captain Robbins is checking further.
Okay, but what do we do?
Orders. Find Strowski.
Get me the city desk. Hello, Jim. Yeah, about the Lawton girl. He just called me, too. Who saw her last around your office?
Don't be afraid of Lobo. He's as gentle as a kitten. Put the tray down here. Lobo, that is all. Get out. I said get out. That is all. Now come, my dear. Some cream or sugar? You didn't have your breakfast yet. Now it's past noon. You must be hungry.
What happened to me?
Your automobile. An accident. Lobo brought you here to me.
What is this place and who are you?
Don't you remember I told you last night?
Did you tell me?
Yes. I'm Dr. Eric Warnoff.
This is the old Willows place.
Yes. How did you know?
I checked our real estate files. A Dr. Eric Vornoff bought the Willows place in November of 1948.
You are a newspaper reporter, huh?
Yes.
My name seems to mean much to you.
Well, actually, it wasn't your name I was interested in. Through the mysteries of Lake Marsh and the Willows place being right on the lake, I looked in the files to see what happened to it. Your name was there as a purchaser. I thought perhaps you might have heard something about the monster.
Oh, my dear Miss Lawton,
When did I tell you my name?
You didn't. But since you were unconscious, I took the liberty of looking into your purse.
You must have seen my press card.
Yes, I did.
Well, since you knew the answers already, why the third degree, and who or what was that monster?
Oh, he's quite human. I discovered him in the wilderness of Tibet. He has been quite useful to me at times. But now, since your tiring experience, I think we have talked too much.
I'm not the least bit tired.
But you are tired. You are so tired.
Strange. Suddenly I do feel very tired.
Yes. Lobo, take the girl to my quarters. Dear Professor Strauski, well, it has been a very long time.
Voronov, it is you.
You can see.
In Paris, I missed you by a month. In London, a week. At Loch Ness, by only 1 day. The monster of Lake Marsh sounded again like you.
Why that sudden interest in me, Professor Strauski?
Your experiments in atomic energy, of course.
So my dear country now believes in my work and that it can be a success.
Our government wants you to return, Voronov, to continue your research and experiments there, where you can have everything at your disposal. Why do you laugh? Surely this is not a laughing matter.
My dear Professor Strauski, 20 years ago, I was banned from my homeland, parted from my wife and son, never to see them again. Why? Because I suggested to use the atom elements for producing super beings, beings of unthinkable strength and size. I was classed as a madman, a charlatan, outlawed in a world of science which previously honored me as a genius. Now, here in this forsaken jungle hell, I have proven that I am all right. Now, Professor Strauski, it is no laughing matter.
Yes. Yes, indeed, it was a tragic error. But as soon as I learned how correct your findings were, always have been, I informed those in authority. Voronov, I have searched for you everywhere. Everywhere I hear stories of monsters. Now I am here, sent to bring you home.
Home? I have no home. Hunted, despised,
living like an animal. The jungle is my home. That I will show the world that I can be its master. I will perfect my own race of people. A race of atomic supermen which will conquer the world.
Yes. Yes, of course. A truly great master race, such as I convinced my superiors only you could create. One with which our government can rule the world without debate.
You misunderstand me, Straussky. I don't intend to return home. My plans are for myself.
Are you mad, Voronov?
One is always considered mad. You want to discover something that others cannot grasp.
Our government ordered me to bring you back.
I'm afraid you will find it rather difficult.
You see, Voronov, I did not come alone.
Neither did I, my dear Straussky. Bring him along, Lobo. Hurry!
You may kill me, but others will come.
Silence!
You'll never get away with it, Voronov. Voronov, no! No, no!
Now, Professor Straussky, you will get a much closer view of the product of my genius. The alleged monster of Lake March. Your country offers fame and fortune for my return, but my price is so much more great. You will disappear, Professor Straussky, just as all the others have disappeared.
There's a voice calling you down the river to a dazzling celebration created by the whole world, all wrapped up in the magic of New Orleans. So come on down to the 1984 World's Fair. Buy your tickets now and save. For information, call 1-800-445-FAIR.
I say, this must be Frankie and Johnny at St. Claude and Franklin, home of the easiest credit men in town.
Newlyweds? Bankrupt? On Social Security? When the others say no, we say yes.
Let them have it with no problem.
Man, I've been everywhere. Everywhere I go, they say no credit, no deal. I need some credit now.
You come to the right store, baby. See the special man. Let them have it.
Yeah, you're right.
I say. Who say I say? Frankie say I say. When all the other stores says no, Frankie says yes. See the special man. Let them have it with no problem. Come see Frankie and Johnny, the easiest credit store in town. And we've got 30 years of making your bad credit good.
I got the credit!
I say, when you buy from me, you get chicken box free.
Right now, Frankie and Johnny's is going to let you have a free 10 or 5-piece chicken box.
Tastes like mama.
Roses are red, violets are blue, but the iris is the flower that will mean the end of
After Suspiria, you will never again feel safe in the dark. Rated R.
We're getting a lot in there, Chopsley. I think that's enough. I think we can take the IV out. Oh, they're here already. Oh, friends, you came back at the right time. Get the defibrillator. Well, here she is, all put together. I know it must seem strange to see parts like this put all together, but we have a beautiful woman here, and she's going to bring me an air. Oh, yes, sir. And, of course, the defibrillator here will give a little shock to her heart, and we'll get a beat probably right away. Let's see what happens here. Okay. No beat yet, but believe me, stick with me here. I'll give her a little more here. A little shock to the cavity. Oh, that did it. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, good heartbeat. Put that away, Chopsley. Now I'm going to show you something here. We're going to have to take a little bit. Oh, she's wide awake. But she does have brain matter working. And what I'm doing here is doing a little erasure here. This is a magnetic eraser. And what we're doing is using the magnetic domain erasure procedure. And what we're taking out, of course, is brain memory from her mind. And by the way, this is the same type of eraser you use on a tape recorder or the regular little audio recorder when you clean the tape. Very dangerous if you play with this. And you children watching, there should be a label on here. Do not press that button and put it around your head. It could take all your memory away. So be very careful with these things when you play with them. Now, we have erased her brain because naturally I don't want her talking a lot if she's going to be working with us, of course, just like Chopsley. He never answers me. Oh, honey, you look beautiful, and you will be the mother of my child, you know. As a matter of fact, I think we ought to stand her up, Chopsley. Come. Oh, look, Chopsley's getting a little jealous. Oh, look, Chopsley, we're going to have someone in the house to help us. She's going to cook for you and sweep up when we need a little help. Yeah, she'll sweep up the place. You just help me right here. Oh, come on, Dora. Just stand up, dear. You'll be able to walk now. You'll have all the faculties of everybody else. That's it. Hey, Eric. Isn't she beautiful, Eric? Eric, I said, isn't she beautiful?
Yes, Master. Beautiful.
Yeah, you better. Of course she's beautiful, and she's going to talk. No, Chopsley, she doesn't take the broom right now. Look, don't get smart, Chopsley. She doesn't do that now. You can't picture her walking around here cleaning up the place. All right, honey, I want you to walk forward slowly. Watch this, watch this. Look at that, look at that. Look at that. Oh, she's wonderful. Oh, that's fine. That's just fine. Now, my dear, you're going to get to know me. We're going to get to kind of like each other. But first, we must learn to speak. Now that I've erased your brain, I've got to put a few little things in there. And, of course, later on tonight when Wiley gets here, you'll just know one or two little words. Of course, the important word to know now is I do. Now, you've got to learn how to say that because it's for the wedding. And I'll teach you how to say that when the justice asks you the question. You answer I do. Say I do.
I do.
That's it. Say it again. I do.
I do.
All right. Let's see. We'll try a little for a few more words, just a few. How about this? How now, brown cow. How?
How now, brown cow.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Oh, you see, she can be taught anything, just like a parrot. I got it. The rain in Spain. Say that.
The rain in Spain
stays mainly on the plain.
Stays mainly on the plain.
Oh, say the whole thing. The rain in Spain stays mainly on the plain.
The rain in Spain stays mainly on the plain.
By George, she's got it. All right, honey. One more little thing. Let's see. All right. I'll have a little, the aunts in France stay mainly in your pants. Yeah, try that.
The aunts in France stay mainly in your pants.
She can say anything, you see, at will. Oh, this is wonderful, my dear. Just wonderful. I tell you, you and I are going to get along. See, I can't get this out of Chopsley. We got it. Oh, yes. Our feature presentation will take us to the station. Go ahead and roll it. Oh, honey, you and I are going to say the right things.
It's a rental car.
Think it's the one Strowski used?
I'd make book it is. It's getting dark now. You take the car and go down to the beach. I'll go through the swamp to the old Willows place.
Okay. Oh, here. Better take this with you.
Right. Oh, Marty.
Yeah.
You see anything suspicious, you know where I am.
Trouble is, everything in this swamp is suspicious.
What can I do for you, sir?
Captain Robbins. Homicide.
Why, Captain, I haven't murdered anyone in a month of Sundays.
Did Janet Lawton stop by here late yesterday afternoon?
Oh, just like a policeman. No sense of humor. Yes, she stepped by late in the afternoon.
Remember the time?
Well, not to the second. She came in around 2 and left around 3:30. Then again, that isn't so late, is it?
What'd she want?
She was looking for information.
That I'm sure of. Do you happen to know what that information was?
Well, sure.
Well?
Well, what?
Must we play games?
I didn't know we were.
What was Miss Lawton looking for in the files?
Oh, well, why didn't you ask that in the first place instead of all your chit-chat? She was looking over the real estate files in October, November, and December of 1948. In particular, the sale of the old Willows place out on Lake Marsh.
Did she find what she was looking for?
Well, I guess she did. At least she found the sales notice. I saw it myself after she rushed out. She left the paper open at the November 26th date. Want to see it?
Why, very much.
Well, it's right up there. I haven't had time to put it back yet.
Yeah, Dr. Eric Varnoff. Give me all you have on him.
I'll hang on.
Now we're ready for the girl. Dear, lovely. Drag her to the table. Do as I command you. I teach you to disobey. You will obey. Drag her in. Drag her in. I command you. Get the equipment ready. It hurts just for a moment. But then you will emerge a woman of super strength and beauty. The bride of the atom.
You're insane. My paper knows where I am. You can't hurt me and get away with it.
As soon as my experiments are completed, no one can ever touch me. I will make the law. Either way, whether I succeed or fail, it will not hurt you very long.
Let me go! Let me go!
You heard what you said.
Who are you?
For one thing, the police. Now turn her loose and make it fast.
You have the advantage for the moment.
Stop talking and turn her loose.
Take him out quickly.
This Saturday, April 18th, beginning at 7:30, the biggest Superdome spectacular ever. And it's going to involve 28 wrestlers on the card, 13 big matches, a one-night tournament for the Mid-South Tag Team Championships with 9 teams involved in that tournament. Dusty Rhodes and Andre the Giant, Jake Robertson, Jim Garvin, Super Destroyer and the Grappler, Appa and Sika, the Samoans, Tony Charles and Don Diamond, Ernie Ladd and Bad Leroy Brown, the Fabulous Freebirds, Buck Robley and Killer Carl Cox, the Junkyard Dog and Dick Murdoch. Come on out.
National and Canal Villeries newspaper circular is the place to look for great values. This week, Ranch King Choice Beef Whole Boneless Sirloin Tip Roast is just $1.59 a pound. 2-liter bottles of all varieties of Coke, Tab, and Sprite are 89 cents. And right now, Golden Ripe Dole bananas are 4 pounds for just $1. Save every week when you shop at National and Canal Villeries.
You're important to us.
Oh, you're going to be very, very happy here, my dear. You don't know what kind of life you'll have with us. Oh, there you are. Friends, you came back at a very tender moment. Chopsley, why don't you just go to sleep, Chopsley? Get out of the way, if you know what I mean. Yes. Well, Doa and I have a lot of things to talk about. You know, if she is going to be my wife, I want to take care of her, make her very happy. And I know she can hear me. She's not very responsive right now. But we're going to learn to love each other. After all, love is a part of every life. As a matter of fact, we're going to have a little closeness here. Of course, what would be a wedding presentation without a little touch of wine? Now, I know, my dear, you are not quite familiar with a little touch of wine, but you smell it first, you see, and then you let it touch your lips just like that, you see. I know you don't drink that type of thing, but I drink to your health. Oh, yes. Oh, and here it is. Oh, gee, Chopsley putting the silly candles there. Now, as most of you know, I'm not very versed in courting girls, but my father told me the time would come, and of course he has written a journal called the Morgus Mating Manual, very scientific, but I had looked through it a little bit. I'm going to skip on to chapter 2 here. Oh, here we go. Yes, yes. It says, we can assume by now you are holding hands. Oh, yes. Well, yeah. Place your right arm around the back of her neck and gently place your hand, on the upper arm. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, well, now, say something poetic. Oh. Let's see, through microscopic means. I fell in love with your genes. I know you like that. Yeah. Now, should this excite reaction, see figure 3. Oh, excuse me. Uh-oh. Oh, well, it's an old book. There's no figure there. Now, it says, oh, yes, with the left index hand finger of your softly stroke her left earlobe. Oh, that's funny. Her earlobe. Oh, yes, you stroke it like that. Oh, that didn't do much. Yes. It says, see figure 5. Oh, well, now we're getting some. Oh, wait a minute. Figure 5. Wait a minute. There are no figures. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Chopsley, open up. You have the figures from that book? Chopsley, give me those figures from the book. Chopsley, Chopsley, pass those figures out here. Give me that, you one figure. Figure 3. Give me those figures, Chopsley. Chopsley. Chopsley, I'm not... Give me that. Figure 5. Oh, yes. Oh, of course. I'll get even. Well, figure 5 here. Now, Now, give me your hand, my dear.
Hold it, hold it. Look, this can wait.
Wiley, you're interrupting.
Look, I brought the license and I brought the veil. We got to get cracking here.
Oh, no, look, I haven't even given her the grapes yet.
Forget about the grapes. I got press.
It says so in the book. I've got to...
Fine, I'll go get the press and the flowers. Just take care of this later.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Okay, Chopsley. Oh, that idiot. Chopsley! Open up, Chopsley. I want the rest of those figures. Chopsley! Oh, I almost forgot you watching. Yeah. Oh, yes. Well, let's just go ahead and just finish that little entertainment. And, we're going to be back with a little wedding here in a little while. You'll see. Go ahead and roll back. Now, look, honey, don't worry either.
Where's Lieutenant Craig? We found Strotsky's car down the road. The lieutenant took off through the swamp, sent me down here to the beach to wait for him.
Where was he heading?
Old Willow's place.
Kelton?
Yes, sir?
Now, this is your first time out. Don't mess up the operation.
Yes, sir. No, sir.
Martin, you stay with me.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
I'm sure my experiments on the young lady will interest you.
I'll live to see you hang.
There are much more important things to attend.
I hope the straps are not too cutting. Such lovely skin should not be marred.
Jan.
Jan, get me the gun.
gotta stop him.
You can't. He'll kill you.
Probably will anyway. Stay here. Turn that thing off.
Skelton, you station yourself here. You men surround the house. Martin, you come with me.
All right, Captain. Ready?
Right.
on fire. Let's get out of here before we get roasted.
Captain, look! suppose that was?
Well, whatever it is, get it. Oh, wait a minute. Here comes Dick.
He got Jan. Get him. No, don't shoot. Might hit Jan. Let's go.
Marty, Joe, give me a gun.
Here you go, boy.
No! Now get on up over that ledge. Get up over on top of him.
That's what I was going to suggest.
Oh, stop the chatter. Get in action.
Yes, sir.
Now he's clear. Give it to him.
He tampered in God's domain.
Lobo, take the girl to my quarters.
Janet's car? Yeah.
trace of it.
Let me loose. Do you hear me? You will be soon as big as a giant.
Or, like all the others, dead.
Biggest wedding, but it's going to be the most beautiful wedding. Okay, just hook it under there. Oh, well. Oh, get ready, friends. That was quite a little bit of entertainment they gave us while we were waiting for this big moment. And of course, each week they try to give us some kind of a wonderful little piece of entertainment. But the entertainment is just a moment away, so hold on just a second. All right, Chopsley. Now we're going to... Oh, that looks good, Wiley. Well, I think I'm ready. Oh, hi there, friends. Well, get your cameras ready. Big moment. Nobody ever thought that Morgus would get married. But you girls, please hold on, really. I do appreciate all your affection, but it could only be one, you know that, and it had to be done scientifically. And of course, I will be back. Don't worry. Next week we will have a presentation because my honeymoon is just going to be overnight, you know.
Excuse me. I'm going to bring them in now, huh? Okay.
Oh, yes, we're ready.
Folks, come on in. How do you do?
Hi, Doc.
Come on in. Hi. Hi there. Come on in. Very good. Okay, very nice. Now then, do you have the bouquet?
The what?
For the bride, the bouquet.
The bouquet. Oh, yes, the flowers. Oh, yes, we got a few here. Here we go.
Good.
Yeah, just
very
take care
good.
of those.
Now, what about the ring?
Oh, I didn't tell you. Oh, come over here. The ring she already has, Wiley. You see this? I got a diamond right on her finger, see? But look, you see, the ring itself is behind the bone, under the skin, and that way she can't lose the diamond.
Oh, very clever. Very clever.
It's
Now,
going to be a big operation next year.
you take your place here, and I'll bring in the justice of the peace. Get ready with the music, okay, Chops?
All right, Chopsley.
Justice, please. Come right in. Dr. Morgus, this is Justice Barrick right here.
Oh, Justice, thank you for handling this for us. Yes, okay.
Now, Chopsley, are everyone ready? The music, please.
Oh, Chopsley. All right, Chopstick, give me the thing, will you?
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to join these two lovely people in matrimony. If anyone here present sees reason why these two should not be joined in wedlock, speak now or forever hold your peace.
I do.
Oh, no, honey, you don't say that now. Remember, I taught you later, okay?
I'll repeat.
Yes, of course.
If anyone here present sees reason why these two should not be joined in wedlock, speak now or forever hold your peace.
I do.
No, honey, I
Wait
told
a
you.
moment. Do you really object?
No, she...
I do.
Yeah, she...
I want Chopsley.
Oh, wait a minute. There's a mistake, Your Honor. They can't... Chopsley!
Chopsley, do you take Dora to be your lawful wedded wife, to have and to hold, for rich or for poor, in sickness and in health, till death do you part?
That's my woman!
Dora, take Chopsley to be your lawful wedded husband, to have and to hold.
Tune in next week when Morgus, the Magnificent, takes us into the realm of science. Good night, pleasant dreams.
Stay tuned for the original Saturday Night with guest host Jack Byrne.
Next on WGNO 26. Television, New Orleans style.
The Superdome has been described as a monument to man's imagination. Tours of the Superdome are available 7 days a week from 9:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Special group and school rates are available. You haven't seen the Superdome until you've taken the guided tour, and you haven't seen New Orleans until you've seen the Superdome.